I have made every single mistake on this list. Not one or two, all 5. Some of them repeatedly, some of them in the same conversation, and I watched attraction disappear in real time without understanding what I was doing wrong until way later. Here's the thing about these mistakes. They don't feel like mistakes when you're making them. They feel completely natural, even logical, which is exactly why they're so dangerous, because you keep doing them thinking they're helping while they're quietly killing every bit of attraction that was building. Here are the 5 mistakes that kill attraction instantly. Mistake 1. You make yourself too available too fast. I used to think being available was a good thing, responding immediately, clearing my schedule, dropping whatever I was doing the second they reached out. And on paper, that sounds thoughtful. In practice, it backfires completely. Here's why. When someone can have all of your attention, all of your time, all of you, instantly and without any effort, their brain stops assigning value to it. We are wired to place higher value on things that require some investment to access. The moment you become completely effortless to have, you become easy to take for granted. This isn't about playing games, it's about genuinely having a life that doesn't stop the moment someone you like enters it. That fullness, that sense that you exist independently and completely outside of them, is one of the most attractive things a person can project. Mistake 2. You seek validation constantly. Me asking, was that okay, and do you think that was weird, and did I say something wrong after every interaction, I thought I was just being self-aware. What I was actually doing was asking the other person to manage my emotional state, and that is exhausting to be on the receiving end of. Attraction requires a baseline belief that you are enough. Not arrogance, just a quiet internal security that doesn't need constant external confirmation to stay intact. The moment someone feels like they are responsible for making you feel okay about yourself, the dynamic shifts. They become your emotional caretaker, and nobody is attracted to someone they feel responsible for. Mistake 3. You agree with everything they say. This one feels like the safest play. Avoid conflict, keep the peace, make them feel validated. But here's what actually happens. When you agree with everything, when there is no friction, no pushback, no moment where you hold a different perspective, you become invisible. You stop being a person with an inner world and start being a mirror, and nobody is attracted to their own reflection. Me learning to say, I actually see that differently, calmly and without making it a fight, changed how people experienced conversations with me immediately. Because the moment you have a real perspective you're willing to stand behind, you become someone worth knowing. Someone with actual texture. And texture is interesting, and interesting is attractive. Mistake 4. You bring up the future too soon. I used to get excited and start talking about future plans way too early. Trips we could take, things we should do together, how well we'd get along in certain situations. And I could always feel the energy shift when I did it. Here's the psychology. When you fast forward into the future before the present moment has been fully enjoyed, you create pressure. Their brain goes from experiencing something naturally to suddenly being asked to make a decision about where this is going. That pressure feels like a trap, and people instinctively pull back from traps. Stay in the moment. Let things build at their own pace. The future conversation becomes attractive when both people arrive at it together, not when one person drags the other into it before they're ready. Mistake 5. You stop being the person they were attracted to. This last one is the one most people never see coming. Something clicks with someone, things are going well, and then slowly, quietly, you start adjusting yourself, softening the edges that felt too much, hiding the opinions that seemed too strong, becoming a slightly more acceptable version of yourself because you don't want to mess up what's building. And that is exactly what messes it up. They were attracted to the specific, unfiltered, slightly unpredictable version of you that showed up in the beginning, the one who hadn't started editing yet. The moment you start managing yourself for their approval, that person disappears, and so does the attraction that was built around them. Final truth. Every single one of these mistakes comes from the same place: fear. Fear of being too much, fear of losing it, fear of not being enough as you actually are. And the painful irony is that the fear itself, expressed through these 5 behaviors, creates the exact outcome you were trying to avoid. Stop shrinking. Stop managing. Stop editing. The most attractive version of you is the one that stopped being afraid to just be. Subscribe. More of this every week.